Hey y'all, this is Dr. Tiffany. Hope everyone's doing well and happy Labor Day. This video is basically a master list of the effects of the vaccine versus the effects of COVID. This is intended to be my final answer to the question of whether the vaccine is worse than COVID. I will post the source below in the comments. Okay, this was published in the New England Journal of Medicine on August 25th, 2021. The study was done in Israel and it encompassed 2.6 million patients. 2.6 million patients. This is definitive, this is incredibly strong scientifically. So without further ado, because there's a lot, here we go. For kidney injury, the risk of the vaccine, it actually slightly reduced the risk of kidney injury overall. COVID, however, had 14 times the baseline risk of kidney injury. Abnormal heart rhythms, things like VFib, VTAC, super fast heart rates, stuff like that. The vaccine actually slightly reduced the risk of abnormal heart rhythms. COVID was associated with 3 times the risk of abnormal heart rhythms. Stroke. This is a big concern of the anti-vaxxers. Vaccine was associated with a reduced risk of stroke. COVID was associated with a little more than 2 times the risk of stroke in normal people. Brain bleed, another big concern of anti-vaxxers. The vaccination reduced your overall risk of having a brain bleed, an intracranial hemorrhage. COVID was associated with 6 times or more risk of intracranial hemorrhage, brain bleeding, one of the most serious possible complications. Heart attack. The vaccine had no effect on chances of having a heart attack. COVID increased the chances of having a heart attack 4 times or more in the population that was studied, 2.6 million people. Pulmonary embolism, or a blood clot in your lungs. The vaccine reduced your risk by over 50%. COVID increased it by 12 times or a little bit more. That's a big difference. And once again, blood clots, the things anti-vaxxers seem to fear. Myocarditis. This is the one thing that the vaccine increased your chances of getting. It increased it 3 times over no intervention. COVID, however, increased it by 18 times. Even a little bit more. That's 6 times the risk of the vaccine right there. It's unequivocal. Get the vax. This is hard science. Stay safe and stay alive. And remember that I love you, okay? Take care.